Well, we're getting into a good topic today. So, today's topic is how to figure out what you want out of life. Now, the way that most people, and by the way, I'm going completely zero script just off the top of my head. This is going to be one of the most important parts of your self improvement journey. And it can fluctuate, it can change throughout. Like maybe on day one, you say, I want to be making $1,000 a month passive income. But then after year three of doing this, you change what you want in this lifetime, right? Totally normal, but you do have to set these intentions. Otherwise, you're going to be one of those people who puts in all this work, they're grinding, and then they are burning out because they forget their why. They forget what they're working towards, and they have exerted themselves to such a point that they start getting all nihilistic and thinking, "Oh, what is this all for?" We all know that stereotypical like wealthy rich person who hates their life, and it's because they did a number of things wrong, one of which is not knowing what they wanted the whole time. So the way that a lot of people are going to take this question the wrong way, and that I want to switch your perspective in the first place, is it's not what you want to get out of life that is what we're answering with this question. In the question, what do you want out of life? It's what do you want to give in this lifetime that you have? As an example, let's start with an example. Let's say in romantics, you might say, what do I want out of romantics? Well, I want a mentally and physically healthy partner who I love like crazy, who loves me like crazy, with great sense of humor chemistry, great sexual chemistry, and we tick each other's boxes, right? We're each other's prototypical types. Now, it's great to visualize the kind of person that is your type of person rather than dating around aimlessly and sort of discounting yourself through casual sex. It's a much better pursuit for you to instead define what do I want to get. Pardon me. See, even I gotta fix this shit. What do I want to give in my romantic career such that it will be the most fulfilling for me and my partner? So if we focus on the what am I going to give in this lifetime, you're going to say, I want to give the most unadulterated, uncensored, wholesome, vulnerable version of love from me to this person. And I want to be giving myself. I don't want to be giving all these dating tips I've learned online for how to succeed on Tinder and Bumble, how to attract people using looks, money, status, which you should be pursuing towards. But we want to focus on how giving this healthy self expression of our infatuation and romantic attraction to this other person is going to fulfill you and the thing that you want out of life. We can move forwards to what do you want to get financially with life? Now, a lot of people, as an example, they might say, I want to be getting $10,000 a month as a passive stream of income that I only have to work like 1 hour a week sending emails to my team to generate this income. Now, instead of thinking, what am I going to get out of life financially? $10,000 of passive monthly income. You have to instead reframe this question in what am I going to give the world? What is going to come from me outward so that these financial goals become a reality? Obviously, it's got to be a product or service. It's going to be from selling some sort of product or service, right? And the way you think about that is, okay, what am I going to give? I am going to give something that I have an unfair competitive advantage in. Like if you are a really fast reader and typer, maybe you can do some sort of coding assistance. If you are a great public speaker, maybe you can help market some some tech geniuses new product for them, to where they create an amazing product and you assist with putting their message out to the world. Again, just the point of this video is to switch all of these questions you're asking yourself from what do I want to get out of life into the much healthier and much more in your control vector of what am I giving. That's really important. I'm gonna say that again. It's you have so much more control over what you receive in this life by focusing on what you're gonna give life. That's really a bar, but man, I needed to hear that a while ago. Moving forward, we've done romantics, we've done financial. What am I going to give the earth that I have a competitive advantage in? That's going to just naturally, it's going to be monetizable because I'm adding value to people's lives in this way that I can. Moving forward, the next tree that we can see is your social relationships. You may say, I want a vibrant and fashionable social life with a social circle full of friends who care about me. That's great. How are you going to get it? So let's reframe the question into what am I going to give in this lifetime that will garner me this beautiful social life that I would enjoy? Well, giving a smile, giving your positive attitude when you're going on daily walks outside, just being a generally an abundant person where abundance flows from you. Abundance meaning when there's plenty of something. If you're a person that, this is like you're a portal to another dimension, and the other dimension is the positivity, abundance, fulfilled dimension, and you're like some sort of magical passage that dimension comes into ours through. If you make that your lifestyle, being a positive person, because positive people are likable, who is genuinely interested in the good of your fellow, like your neighbors in the biblical sense. Not that this video is religious, but you know what I mean. Just your neighbors, your other human beings, your cousins, distant cousins. Then that will get you that social circle. In the vague sense, we're talking more high-level strategy than closer level tactics in this video, and we can cover closer tactics on anything mentioned here whenever you guys want. You can just comment. So yeah, just if you want a wonderfully fashionable and interesting friend group where everybody has cool dynamics, like these two people, they have a different friendship than these three group of them do, than the five of us have together, then what you do is you go out in life being a lover of your fellow human beings. What am I going to give to get that outcome that I want of that social friend group? Is I'm going to give just the most positive, vibrant, fulfilled version of myself to everyone, because that is so attractive. And people are just going to want to magnetize around that kind of person. We can get down into brass tacks in a later video of how you gain that social life by being the initiator, the inviter of the friend group, rather than kind of just like sitting on your couch hoping that your one friend texts you to say, hey, I'm having a party. You have the damn party. We'll cover one last branch and end off the video. Spiritually, let's say. You could say, I want crystal clear mental health and to understand the meaning of my life. Let's reframe it into what am I going to give so that I achieve spiritual attainment? I can give hours of practice of going to the Nepal mountains, let's say, and practicing being a monk for a month and fully following and respecting their practices and customs. And through giving my effort and time and investment, emotional investment, spiritual investment into this endeavor, I can see a lot of spiritual wealth garnering towards me that gives me wisdom for the rest of my life. I think we can end it there. The gems from this video that I want to highlight are you really want to focus on what you want to give in this lifetime before what you want to get in terms of priority, you may be at a point in your life where you simply don't want anything out of life. And you think you're content, but really you're kind of just depressed, and your chemicals of dopamine, they aren't working properly to making you want to conquer and challenge and get the next levels of life. But I'm telling you, no matter what stage in your self-improvement journey you are, it will be worth the time it takes to sit down with a deep breath and closed eyes and imagine, what am I going to give in this lifetime to get the things that I am searching for? I'll end it at that. Thank you so much for investing the time in watching my video. Please like and subscribe if you're interested in this kind of content, and I'll see you again in the next episode. Take care.